Hi guys, welcome to our first workout of lockdown 3. Okay, so Wednesday partner WOD, starting with nice fun partner WOD here. So 20-minute AMRAP. You're going to be doing alternating rounds. Okay, so I'm going to run you through the workout, just what you can expect from it. Then we'll do the movement demonstrations, you know what we're after for the exercises, and then we're going to cover off just a brief warm-up for you that you can work through, so just to prep yourself for this workout. So yeah, it is a partner WOD, so you've got options. You can potentially meet up with someone socially distanced outside. You can tune into one of the Zoom classes to do this, and we can find you a partner within one of the Zoom classes, or you might have someone in your household you can do it with, or the other option, you can do this solo if you want to, and I'll go through how that will work, so don't worry if you haven't got a partner, still options to do this. Okay, so 20-minute AMRAP, we're doing alternating rounds. So what we're looking for here, they're going to be fairly short, intense rounds, maybe 30, 45 seconds, something like that, and then you'll get 30, 45 seconds of rest, about the same amount of time while your partner's working, and you're going to keep working like that. So it'll be quite a lot of rounds, but fairly short, sharp, intense rounds that we're looking for here. Okay, so we've got 3 movements with your weight. If you've got a kettlebell or a dumbbell, both will work lovely here. If you've got a barbell, if you're fortunate enough to have a barbell, you could use that as well. And then we're introducing you to some single arm burpees, beautiful exercise, which we'll go through with you in a second. Okay, so complex, you'll be working through this all single arm. Okay, with a single dumbbell or kettlebell, you do 4 hang power cleans, 4 shoulder to overhead, and then 4 squats. Okay, all consecutive on one arm. Ideally, you can work through them unbroken, certainly the start of the workout, but probably for the duration as well. If you can't, you're struggling, you might maybe want to bring the reps down just on any specific movements that you're struggling with. Maybe shoulder to overhead, something like that might be a sticking point there. Could reduce it to 2 or 3 reps potentially. Okay, once you've done that complex, you bring your weight down, then you're just going to work through 4 of these single arm burpees. Okay, and then you'll rest. Your partner will go, or you can rest for say about 30 to 45 seconds, depending on how fast you're going or how intense you want your workout to be. Okay, once you've had your rest, you'll then repeat it, but on the opposite arm. So you'll then work through it on the opposite arm, and then rest while your partner goes, or time your rest, and then go again. Okay, just keep that going for 20 minutes. Excellent. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'll just demonstrate your movements for you there, so everyone knows what we're looking for. And I'm going to take you through a little bit of a warm-up. Okay, so we're going with the kettlebell. If you've got a kettlebell, and what we're looking for on these, so for your cleans, we've got this swinging motion. Okay, going back through the legs, hinging at the hip, and swinging up into that catch. You'll do 4 reps, then we'll go 4 overhead. So looking for like a push press or a jerk, nice solid overhead reps, and then you're going to keep that offset position and do 4 good quality squats in there. Okay, and then bring the weight down. If you're with a dumbbell, so movements the same, with the opposite arm, okay, but I'm going to swing through the legs and just come up, so you can get under the weight and stand, or you can just swing and curl. Okay, for those hang cleans, push press or jerk overhead, and then just that rack position, keeping that dumbbell over the top of the shoulder for your squats. Okay, so 4 reps of each, and then no press up burpees. You do need some good strength and stability through the shoulder to make sure you do these. So we've got a standard like no press up burpee, but off one arm. It's going to come down. We want to make sure you keep this arm locked out and supporting. Kick out, kick in, up and clap. So it's all going to be off one arm, out, in, jump, out, jump. Okay. If you struggle to support body weight, you struggle with that movement coming down and kicking out here, and you kind of bending through the arm, can't support that load, then just go with two hands. So you could do 2 hands, put chest to the floor, or you could do 2 hand no press up burpee. Okay, so dead simple scale option there for you. Okay, so that will be our round. So fairly intense movements, going to move through them at a decent pace. We'll say fairly quick rounds and then get a rest while your partner's working. Okay, if you're not working with a partner, you can maybe rest 30 seconds per round, so finish and rest 30 seconds. That will be quite short and give you a pretty intense workout. If you need a bit more rest, something like 45 seconds, something like that will work nicely. Okay, so that is what we're after for our partner WOD there. As far as prepping yourself for the workouts, I've just done a simple flow of movements for your warm-up. So start with just a gentle heart raiser and some just good quality movement patterns to get you warmed up. So 3 rounds through the top bit, 20 star jumps. Put 10 lunge variations. Okay, so it could be any. I would do change what the lunge variation each round. So maybe a forward lunge, you could use a reverse lunge or a reverse lateral lunge, or a standard lateral lunge in there. So just mix it up each round, and then 1 walk out into 10 shoulder taps. Okay, so you do 3 rounds of that, and then just once through this next part. So we've got some groiner rotations. We've got that groiner position with a rotation in there just to open up our squat pattern. 10 air squats, 10 press-ups or knee press-ups, and then 10 broad jumps. Okay, so something explosive in there. And then just work those no press-up burpees at the end, just to feel them out for 4 reps each side. And then to finish off, what I'd recommend is just working through 4 reps, nice and steady, of your workout movements with your weight. Okay, so just work a complex on one arm, complex on the other. You should be able to move through that unbroken. It'll get your heart rate up, but it should feel pretty comfortable. Obviously, round on round, it might start to feel a little bit harder. And over the course of 20 minutes, it could get significantly harder. Depends sort of what weight you're working with. Okay, so just a few movements in the warm-up I'll go through just to clarify. And that should sort you out, get you prepped and ready for that lovely little partner WOD. Okay, so fairly straightforward. You have 3 rounds at the start. You've got star jumps in there. Okay, got your lunge variations, which you do 10 reps of. So anything from forward lunge, reverse lunge. Got a reverse lateral lunge you could use. Okay, coming down and bringing this back leg around in here, or you could go with just a standard lateral lunge up to the side and in. There. So you're doing 3 rounds of it in total, so you could change your lunge variation up each round. And then you'll walk out into shoulder tap, so just looking at hinging forward, getting a good stretch out, coming down, and then this is really going to work that stability and position off a single arm in that position there, which you'll be doing. So the bottom of your no press up burpee, you're in that support position on one arm. So 10 shoulder taps, and then coming in. Okay, the rest of the warm-up's pretty self-explanatory. Your groiner rotations going into, so that is just from sort of press up or knee press up position. I'll go in here, just bringing this foot forward. So we're replicating our squat stance, active through the hip. Okay, planting this foot and then going to reach under and rotate round. Okay, so you do 5 reps one side. Switch up, set in there, and do 5 reaching rotations the other. So that's your groiner rotation. Then we got 10 air squats, 10 press ups, 10 nice solid broad jumps. Should be a good heart raiser, and then into your workout movements just to finish your warm up off. Okay. There we go then, so enjoy 20 minutes, let us know how you get on. Okay, cheers guys.